Hello everyone. Hi everyone. Okay, lots of highs in the chat section. Hi everyone. Yeah, just give me a moment. We'll get started. Cool. Hi bro. Hi. Hi Maverick. Hi gamer. Hi Karthik. Hi Lalit. Hi Queen. What's up? Armun Asia. What's up? Hi Srinivas. Okay, great. So we have 200 people roughly. Let's wait for a minute and we'll get started. Okay, yeah, people are joining. Okay. Hi from Canada. Hi. Hi, Josimar. We already announced AI assisted DevOps. Hello, V8. Hi, Pratibha. Hi from India. Hi. Okay, so we have 310 people. 30 seconds and we'll get started. Just trying to go through all the messages to see, apart from highs, is there anything so that I don't miss anything, any question or anything. Hi, Lalit. How many are actively attending interviews? Good question. I think a lot of people are actively attending interviews, right? Uh, Shiva, if you're part of our Discord server, you are a member of the channel, I can see. So there is a Discord channel, right? That's called Interview Questions. So a lot of people are active there. I've seen that. So maybe you can try there. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, we'll get started. We have 350 people right now. So others will join. Let's talk about interviews. So what happened? I mean, why did I choose this topic today? Uh, Basically, this morning I was looking at the Discord server and somebody posted that they are not able to clear the interviews. So actually, the message was that they are in UK and so that person has given 10 interviews. So he was happy that he was giving interviews continuously. So actually, I can share the screen and show it, right? That would be much easier. So we'll understand why we have chosen this topic and then we will get started. So we have this interview questions channel. Yep. Okay, I got hold of it. Let me share my screen. Cool. So this is a message that I was talking about. So this person, Abdi, says, Abhishek, I'm from London and I failed in 10 interviews at the first stage, feeling lost. Then I just replied, and I see that a lot of people upvoted it, and there was a lot of discussion around it. So then I felt, okay, this might be something that a lot of people are looking at because early morning I think it was 9 a.m. in the morning. I just replied to that, and then a lot of people reacted to it, and then there was a lot of conversation about it. People were exchanging the ideas, right? Somebody was saying, "This is how you can do it." Somebody, even this person. So although he was failing in the interviews, he was getting good amount of interview calls because the reason is that that person has optimized the profile looking at our LinkedIn and Naukri optimization videos. So whatever is the reason, he was getting good amount of interview calls. So one thing that I wanted to share in this video is that, see, when you complete your preparation, okay, this is important for everyone. Once you complete your preparation, don't be in a state, or some people also give the interviews during their preparation. Don't be in the mindset that you start giving the interviews, people will react well to you, you have completed your preparation, so you will easily crack the interviews. No, that's not the case. So what usually happens, it takes at least 10 to 15 interviews for you. Okay, so it takes at least 10 to 15 interviews for you to adopt to the interviews. So interviewer will not ask you, let me post that question. A lot of people are asking Discord server link. So Discord server is integrated with the channel. It's only for channel members. I'm like, you can join as a member of the channel. This is the link if you're interested. Okay. So going back, you will take at least 10 to 15 interviews to adopt to the interview process. Interviewers won't ask you what is Terraform. They'll ask you some scenario in Terraform. And that scenario, you have, like, if you follow our videos, you must have already practiced it. I'll tell you one example. uh, Interviewer might ask you, once you join our company, we already have Terraform, but sorry, we already have infrastructure created on AWS with CFT, Cloud Formation Template. How would you migrate that to Terraform? So interviewer might ask you question this way, or interviewer might twist the question. If you followed our Terraform playlist, we already have that video. So it is part of our date playlist, but it will take time for you to adopt to the interview process. First 3 4 interviews you will be completely clueless, because because interviewer might ask you what are some of the scenarios that you have faced. Interviewer might ask you what are your day to day activities. Although you are prepared for it, at the moment of the interview you will stumble, or you will find it difficult. So that is why first 10 interviews, ignore them. Even if you fail, be in the positive approach, write down the questions. Questions will keep repeating. I'll tell you one of my personal experience. That is something that I've faced in 2017. So what happened was, so some people who watch the video of my entire career, they might know that I started as a Java developer. Okay, so I joined TCS, and it was a cloud migration project. Of course, the project was even not cloud migration. I requested the manager and I moved to a cloud migration project where I got some exposure of how to migrate the workloads to the IBM cloud. So after that, like, I went to Amsterdam, then I came back from on site. Now I wanted to switch to a product based company. Okay, that was my goal, because TCS was a service based company. I wanted to move to a product based company, but I know nothing about DevOps. I wanted to move to cloud or DevOps engineering position. I thought, okay, let me apply. TCS notice period was 3 months. I thought, okay, I have enough time. Let me apply for it. I went to a company. I don't want to name the company. So it was a product based company in Pune. Okay. At that time, I was working in Mumbai, and I went to a product based company interview. I think it's in Kalyan Nagar, if I remember correctly, Kalyan Nagar or Kalyani Nagar. So there, this product based company, they had opening for DevOps, and I knew nothing about DevOps, to be honest. Like, I did not knew there was something called Ansible. Terraform was not very popular. It might have existed, but infrastructure as code was not at all popular. So I did not knew about Ansible. I hardly knew shell scripting. I know the shell commands. I knew Java, but that doesn't work, right? I cannot show my experience as a Java developer and ask for DevOps. So what I said, I am a DevOps engineer. I'm a DevOps engineer working in TCS. Now I want to switch. That's what I told the interviewer. There were like 10, 15 people. I still remember. And the other person who was sitting next to me, during the interview, he asked me, I mean, before the interview, he asked me, what do you do in DevOps? I just explained that we have some workloads, we migrate to cloud. Then there are some pom.xml files. We work on those pom.xml files, some small shell scripting, which are our day-to-day activities, automation. I explained. He asked me, "Do you know Ansible?" I was like, "What is Ansible?" Because I don't know what is Ansible. And DevOps was getting popular those days. There was no opportunity for me to learn Ansible. So I asked that person, "What is Ansible?" He said, "Without knowing Ansible, did you come for this interview?" I said, "Yeah, I don't know, but I'll give the interview." So that person went to the interview. He, went out of the campus. Then I went to the interview panel. Like usually, I'm a very confident person. Even though I did not know things, I was very confident that okay, I'll put put forward what all things I know. So interviewer started asking, "What are your day-to-day activities?" I explained for 5 minutes continuously what are my day-to-day activities: cloud migration, writing some scripts, automation. Then he asked me, "In which area are you strong?" Interview went for 10, 15 minutes. He just took a pause and he asked, "But what do you do in DevOps?" I said, "This is what I do in DevOps." He said, "This is not DevOps." So at that moment, if I get disappointed, and I mean, of course, he talked to me in a sarcastic tone, which is like quite common, right? Because that person might be interviewing a lot of people, right? So when he finds a candidate like me, quite obviously, his reaction would be different. He might be thinking, "Why are you wasting my time?" But at that point, if I give up, because he is talking in a sarcastic tone, if I give up thinking, next interview I will fail and I will again face this kind of situation, I would never have switched to. Then I moved to a product based company in Hyderabad where uh, Python based DevOps position. I joined that. It took me 3 to 4 months. I cracked Infosys, I cracked one more company in Pune, and I cracked Model in Hyderabad. All that happened because I was ready to fail in the interviews. If not, I would have been in TCS. I would have transitioned to a development position, which is also not bad. But my passion was to move to something in the operations. So for that, I failed in 5 to 6 interviews, if I'm right. And every interview, I go back, I note the questions that they asked. If they ask me like, "What is one scenario that you have faced?" In that interview, I will fail. But in the next interview, I will make sure I know that answer and I will wait for the interviewer to ask that question. What is that one scenario you have faced? And I'm ready with the answer, right? These days, interviewers have started asking more of scenario based questions. But if you note down the scenario based questions, those are the topics that you already learned. The reason why you fail to answer is because you have not practiced enough. People twist the question, but the path is the same. Nobody will ask you directly, "What is the cloud cost optimization you have done?" Okay, some good people might ask you, but instead people will ask you, "What are the best practices? What did you do for cloud in your company? What is that scenario where you have received appreciation from your manager?" You can answer all these questions if you do practicals, right? That's why we have YouTube tutorials, not only from my channel, from other channels. You have Udemy, other sources, because you can practice things, you can do real time open source projects and showcase that experience during your interviews, right? And on top of all of these things, you should have strong LinkedIn optimized profile, Naukri or equivalent in your country, and a very strong resume. Everything is available for free on our channel. Of course, if you want to take the Udemy, you can take the Udemy, because there I have taken a real-time e-commerce project and I explained DevOps implementation. Otherwise, resume, LinkedIn, optimization, the complete zero to hero courses, everything is available for free on the channel. Right now, we have 600 people on the live stream, and I hope everybody is listening to this Please don't think you go to an interview and you will see the success. It's not at all possible. Especially if you're transitioning to a new field, you will face a lot of failures. Be ready for the failures. Only if you're ready for the failures, you will succeed going ahead. There are a lot of questions in the chat section. Let me take them and we'll come back. Okay. Salary negotiation. See, salary negotiation is very simple. For the very first interview that you clear, don't ask a lot of salary. Like, let's say if your salary is 10 lakhs, the usual industry standard is 40%. So you can ask for 14 lakhs. But the next company that you crack, they will be willing to pay you more. They will ask you what is the offer that you have. Tell them you have 14 lakhs. They will be willing to offer 16 lakhs. So don't focus on salary negotiation. Focus on clearing the interviews. If you clear 5 interviews, you will definitely get 100% hike. So your focus has to be that. Don't think how do I negotiate salary. For the first interview that you clear, just ask 40%. Then as you clear more interviews, you will get more hike. So it is part of the process. Okay, thank you, Solangi. Uh, yeah, 3 months notice period is a big headache. I totally agree with it. And if you ask me, the only thing that you can do is talk to your HR, talk to your manager, ask them for reducing the notice period. What else can you do? You can't do anything more than that. Thank you, Burigi. Thank you, Sahil. So all of you, thanks for joining as member of the channel. You will get the instructions on how to join the Discord server. And once you join the Discord server, all the instructions are there. So once you join Discord server, you will understand everything. So so this is a very tricky question. ATS score 80 होने के बाद भी resume select नहीं होता. तो so for people who don't understand Hindi, so Omkar says even though the ATS score is 80, resume does not get shortlisted. Still, a lot of companies don't use ATS. Okay, if you are going for a startup, why will a startup afford ATS? Tell me that. Even if you go to a mid-scale organization, they have the recruiters. They use ATS only to read your resume and populate those details onto the career portal of their company so that they can use your resume later for different positions. Only well organized organizations or MNCs, they use ATS to shortlist the profile. But like if you don't believe me, you can talk to HRs, you can talk to technical recruiters, ask them. Still a lot of companies, they maintain folder based like they create a lot of folders, and within that folders, DevOps folder, these are the resumes, and they use ATS only for picking the details in the resume and populating it. Rest manually they'll go through the profile, understand if your profile is good, if it suits the position or not. So ATS does not mean everything. Make sure your LinkedIn, Naukri or equivalent, and your resume, all of them are good as per the market standards. I know a lot of you have that question, but I don't have answer to it. So, it will not be good if I vaguely answer anything, because 3 months notice period is something the recruiters will not be interested in. So either you convince your manager, or uh, you go ahead, clear multiple interviews. That's how you can probably cover your notice period for the first company. Then the later companies, you can tell your notice period is less because you are already serving notice period. Otherwise, uh, very honestly, recruiters will not be interested if your notice period is 90 days. So if anybody knows any technique, you can tell me. I will tell that to everyone who is watching live stream. Otherwise, I don't have answer to it, unfortunately. Thank you, Akila. Thank you, Venkat, Kiran, and a lot of people actually. Let me quickly give them the shout out. Thank you, Rishiraj, Karthik, Vikram, Kalyani. And in case I miss someone, I'm very sorry. Toba Alina, thank you. You'll get the Discord server link. Mm, mm. Thank you. How much time does it take to complete DevOps for interview? I think it will take 3 to 4 months if you are dedicated. Venkat, you will get the instructions, right? As soon as you join as a member, you will get the instructions in that page itself after you join the membership. We don't take any one-on-one tuition or coaching or anything. Don't worry right now. It's not going to impact. So that's why we are doing AI assisted DevOps, right? So it's okay. AI is improving. AI is quite good, but we have a lot of problems to solve. Right now, you cannot take AI and do everything in the world, right? So humans plus AI, that is DevOps engineers, developers plus AI, we are going to solve the bigger problems of the world. So yeah, don't worry right now. Thank you, Kedar. Hmm. I'm not quite aware about Singapore job market as such. What is the order to follow? So DATE, that is DevOps, AWS, Azure, and Terraform. Of course, you should also learn Python. So this is the order to follow. And in case any member who joined, if you don't understand how to join the Discord server, don't worry. Once you join as a member, if you go to the YouTube community tab as well, right? Even if you go to the YouTube community post, you will find the steps. I keep posting about that repetitively so that nobody miss joining the Discord server, because we built a team there. We are answering questions. We want more people to join there and more people to get their queries resolved. Yeah, yeah, it is mandatory to know Python. DevOps or DevSecOps or GitOps or GitLabs are all with AI. I did not understand that question. Sorry. Can you share the title of your videos on Udemy? Ivan, if you just look at the description of this video, you will find the link to the Udemy course. So just look at the link in the description. Ivan, you will get it. TopMate slots available. No, I'm not available on TopMate. Right now, I don't have time for one-on-one. So instead, I'm doing this live sessions. At once, I can help more number of people. How is the USA job market? Is it getting better? Uh, I mean, the assumption was after the elections, the market would become better. So I'm hoping it got better. People in the US, you should tell me how is it right now. Thanks, Venkat. Uh, Thoughts about Grok 3. I thought I'll try it. Swapnil, I thought I'll try it. But I think it comes with Twitter Premium Plus, which is around 1300 in the Indian currency. But still, I'm reading reviews about it. If it is promising, I just want to give it a try. But right now, the initial reviews are very mixed. So let's see. In 1 2 days, I mean, if it is better than the reasoning models out there, I'll definitely give it a try. But otherwise, it doesn't make sense, right? No, we are not doing MLOps. We are going to do AI assisted DevOps, and as part of that, AIOps is going to be included. Right now, there is not a lot of demand for MLOps, and that field is actually changing very rapidly. Uh, to some extent, you can like I will talk about MLOps in a different video. We will do MLOps zero to hero. I'm not saying we will not do it, but we will start with AI assisted DevOps, which will also include AI ops. Maybe sometime later we will do MLOps. But right now the demand is more for AI ops and AI assisted development, AI assisted DevOps, these kind of things. So let's do what is most asked in market, right? Because end of the day, we all want to get into a better companies, we all want to do better in the career. So let's focus on using AI to improve the efficiency. Yeah, Vibin, if you joined the video initially, so the Discord server that I shared and I showed, right? So that person is actually from UK, and he says that he attended 10 interviews recently. So that means the market is good. So that is how you evaluate, right? If market is good or not, depending on number of calls people are getting. Thanks, Shiva. Okay, I intentionally put the slow mode on so that everybody gets a chance to ask question rather than somebody spams the rather than somebody spamming the chat section. So everybody, like whatever questions you have, try to post. AOps tutorial on this channel. So like I promised, we will do it in the March. It is not only going to be AI ops, it is going to be complete AI assisted DevOps, where I am going to make tutorials on how to use AI with Terraform, how to use AI with Kubernetes, Python, shell scripting. Similarly, AI with observability, which is called AIOps, right? AI for IT operations, where mostly we deal with observability. That is called AIOps. So we will learn AI with Python, AI with Kubernetes, AI with Docker. Similarly, AI with IT operations or observability, which is called AI ops. Hey Pratyush, hi. Why my free trial AWS account is charged and the amount is huge? Lokeshwari, free trial AWS account does not mean it is free. It is limited free. That means like you cannot create 100 EC2 instances. You can only create 2 EC2 instances. That is also T2 micro. Beyond that, everything is costed. And that is also for 750 hours only. So you might have used resources which are not free. Free trial account does not mean everything in that account is free. I sent you an email. Please respond. Ram, I see that you are a member of channel. Instead, ask in Discord. You will get response very fast. We have a team in Discord, so people will respond to you. I will respond to you. Emails get lost because there are too many emails in the inbox, right? And I get emails from brands, collaborations, you people, and I have like other things that I'm doing. Also, some promotional emails, some random emails. In that, your email might get lost. You are already a member of the channel. Why don't you use Discord? So go to Discord, post any question. You will definitely get the response in 2 to 3 hours, right? If you want to know how to join Discord, like you must already know by now, but still, let's say you did not, you missed the message and you don't know how to join Discord, just go to the YouTube community post section, go to our channel, go to YouTube community post. You will find the steps on how to join Discord. Let me quickly show you, right? In case people are, let's say somebody missed it, okay? Just go to the channel. I'll share the screen. Okay, so you go to the channel. So you will find home, videos, shorts, live, podcast, courses, playlists, right? Similarly, you will find a tab called memberships. If you go here, you will find the message steps to join Discord. Okay, if you want, you can take a screenshot. If you want, you can go to the community tab, go to the memberships. If you are a member of the channel, just follow these steps and you will directly get into the Discord server. There is no link to the Discord server because this is a YouTube integrated Discord server. That means people who are members of the channel only will have access to that Discord server, right? I i hope to see your message soon. Thanks. Hi Nida. Perfect. Then then why did you drop the email? Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's take some real interesting questions. So we have 500 people, 500 plus people. So let's take some questions which is going to help everyone. If you are passionate about it, definitely yes. Because there is so much to do in operations. AIOps, MLOps, FinOps, lot lot of things to do in operations. So yeah, it's definitely a wise decision. SNE FTM. Hi, thank you so much. I got an offer letter today, almost 100% hike only because of your videos. Thank you so much. Thanks. Thank you for sharing here and thanks for inspiring everyone. SNE FTM. Can you make videos on resume building? We have so many videos. Ashwin, just go to the channel, search for resume building. You will find resume building videos that I did. You will find videos that my student or subscribers did. Everything is available on the channel. Just go and search on the channel. You will find amazing videos. So FinOps is still looked as a vertical. Very less companies have a team called FinOps, but still a lot of companies expect their DevOps engineers to do FinOps. So yeah, I would consider it as a vertical of DevOps at this point. Maybe going ahead, it might become a career. Like still, it's a career opportunity, but maybe an extensive career opportunity. Right now, cloud engineers, DevOps engineers, they take care of FinOps mostly. Yeah, Kavindu, unfortunately, some countries don't have that option. Let's see. We will figure out something for sure. Thanks for asking, Kavindu. Can we do a three-tier architecture project industry standard? Simran is asking this. So, Simran, if you go to AWS or Azure playlist, anything that you like, uh, we have we have a robot-based three-tier architecture project, right? And on the Azure also we have a three-tier architecture project. It's with almost 10 to 12 microservices. It's an industry standard project. So if you want, you can implement that project and you can give it a try. Otherwise, we also have Udemy, where we did e-commerce 22 microservices project. You can also take a look at that. But overall, we have it on our Udemy as well as YouTube. In fact, on YouTube, you have so many industry level projects on the channel. You can definitely check it out. If you don't want to buy Udemy, there are so many resources on this channel. Please make the most use out of it. After linked Discord to YouTube, yeah, once you link, right, if you go to Discord, right, you will definitely find groups like doubts and everything. There you can come and ask questions. How to prepare and clear DevOps Architect Manager. So the thing is that like DevOps architect, usually they are called cloud architects, uh, like, or they are just called architects. They are not called DevOps architects. But yeah, let's say you want to get into the architect position. First thing is that you should have at least 3 to 4 years of experience working as a DevOps engineer, because as an architect you design solutions, you design multi-region architecture, you design cloud efficient organization, cost efficient organization, in the sense probably your AWS account or Azure account. So thing is that you should at least work for 3 to 4 years experience, and while working, read a lot of blogs, take a look at your organizational infrastructure, identify the loopholes. Imagine if you are an architect, how would you design this? Mostly to become architect you should read a lot of blogs that are published by the let's say, go to Netflix blogs. So Netflix as a company, they publish the blogs where they explain their architecture, or go to uh, like official blogs that are provided by these companies, where they put the infrastructure, they put the challenges that they have faced, and they also explain how did they address those things. So even I do that. If you go to Forbes, if you go to Medium, or if you go to the official company blogs, you will read a lot of things, and with that you will gain a lot of knowledge, right? Hey Chaitanya, thank you so much. Is this wise to switch from dev to DevOps? If you're passionate, yes, it is definitely a good option to switch. New was DK, thank you so much. How to learn Terraform? Just go to our Terraform 0 to Hero series, Aniket. That's it. You will learn. Wish, hey Wish, like I already mentioned, right? I think I mentioned it a lot of times. It will be just repeating for the people. I told that Udemy price is completely out of my control. I have, I had two options. I used the two options. I shared it for 10 days continuously on the I mean, not 10 days continuously, but I put that offer for 10 days and I posted it on LinkedIn, Telegram, everywhere possible. In fact, I posted it repeated times. Uh, right now, Udemy does not give me control to reduce the price. They changed their terms. They can only allow the creators to do it two times in the period of some 40 days or something. So next time I can do it is only end of March, or maybe the last week of March, right? Before that, I cannot change the price because it's not in my control. Right now, you can take it for 499 rupees, I guess, or you can wait for 40 days. Then you will again get it. I'll definitely post it again, but it's up to you. Like, do you want to wait or not? Thanks, Chandra. Yeah, if you are a DBA, you should definitely move. People who are in the DBA role, people who are in the system administrator role, people who are like doing any kind of operations, it's better to move to DevOps, cloud, or these kind of SRE, these kind of roles, because otherwise, your position might be at stake in your company. Hey, thank you, Sheikh. It's around 1640. No, use the link that I provide in the description. I think it shouldn't be that much. Um, Let me see. Why is it 1640? Is it? Let me quickly check. if I go to the link in the description and if I try it, oh, right now it is available even for a less price. I don't know what you are seeing. Let me just share my screen and show you. How can it be 1640? Right now, actually, it is available for a discounted price. For the next 5 hours, it shows 449 rupees only. I just use the link in the description of this video. That's it, and it is 449. So, Venkat Palachi, if you're like, I think you're accessing a wrong link or something. Okay, yeah. Uh, Going back. Mm, mm, mm. In March, no. Usually, I don't think the companies will slow down the recruiting in March. There's a question here. The website is fast with HTTP and it is slow with HTTPS. What might be the reason? So, what is HTTPS? HTTPS is basically adding the TLS security, right? So, let's say you have used re-encrypt or you have used SSL offloading, right? Or you have used pass through. So, what happens? Additional step is added, right? So, you will not directly talk to the application, but you have a reverse proxy or you have a load balancer where you send the request to the load balancer. Let's say you're using SSL offloading. So what is SSL offloading? Your application talks to the load balancer with HTTPS. There has to be a two-way handshake or the three-way handshake that happens between client and the load balancer. Then at the load balancer, SSL offloading is done. That is, the packet is decrypted, and then the load balancer makes HTTP request with the server. So because there is an additional layer here, that is the SSL offloading, there is an extra time. And let's say you go for re-encrypt, where client talks to the load balancer with TLS, that is a secure packet. So again, a three-way handshake or a two-way handshake happens between the client and the load balancer. Then load balancer tries to establish again HTTPS. So again, there is a handshake. So because of all that, when you use HTTPS, there definitely is increase in the time. How efficiently you are doing it, what are the load balancing techniques that you're using, how this SSL offloading or the re-encryption or the pass-through is happening, depending upon that, the latency, you might be seeing the latency. Hey DK, before learning AWS services, can we start to prepare DevOps? Or first we need to learn? No, 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 no. Very important question, DK. First, you should start with DevOps. I'll tell you something. See, without learning, let's say Kubernetes, how will you understand what is EKS? Or without learning virtualization, how will you understand what is EC2? So that's why always start with DevOps, then go to cloud, because you will just go to the cloud provider, click buttons, you will get the Kubernetes service. But what is happening under the hood? What is Kubernetes control plane? What is Kubernetes data plane? How control plane talks to the data plane? What is the architecture of Kubernetes? You will not understand if you directly jump onto the cloud platform, click few buttons and get the services or get the resources through the services. That's why even in our DevOps playlist, or the roadmap. First, I prefer or I recommend people to start with DevOps Zero to Hero, then go to AWS or Azure Zero to Hero, then go to Terraform. Because to learn Terraform, you should know cloud provider, you should understand the services of cloud provider, how to create those resources. Then using Terraform, you can automate it. This is the order of learning. Hey, hi Chandra. I have worked for H&M. Nice. As a QE, primarily on SAP app. I'm planning to switch to DevOps engineering. But can I explain that I worked as a DevOps engineering on web and mobile applications? If you have learned DevOps, if you have practiced DevOps, you can go ahead and say it, right? It totally depends on your skill and how confident are you about it. People might say this is wrong thing to do, people might say anything, but end of the day, this is how people transition in IT. Like, I'm being bluntly honest. Even when I transitioned from Java development to DevOps engineering, I said I'm a DevOps engineer, right? Tomorrow, if I want to transition as an MLOps engineer, I will definitely say I've done something related to MLOps. Otherwise, why will the company hire me, right? I have to tell them. At the same time, I should also have the knowledge to convince them, or I should have the knowledge to showcase my experience to them. That is why Chandrasekhar, or people who are on this live stream, that is why you are learning from the channel, that is why you are learning from other sources, and you are giving the interviews. If you say I totally don't know DevOps, I have never worked as DevOps, I just learn it from YouTube channel, nobody is going to hire you. At least in India, nobody is going to hire you. Thanks Leela, thanks Nalini. So if you people don't get the access to the Discord server, just go to the community tab. You will find the Discord server link. Just a second. Okay. Mm, oh God. Again, 14. I just shared my screen and I showed it. Again, you are commenting that Udemy course is 14.99. Like, how can I help you? I shared my screen and I showed you as well. Okay. I'm not sure if something is happening. Like like a lot of people are saying Udemy course is 14.99. I just shared. Use the link in the description. That's what I'm uh, telling you people. Okay. If you use the link in the description, you will get the best price. Otherwise, if you go to Udemy, yeah, it might show the price, whatever it feels like. In the description link, in the description, there is a link. If you click on that, at least on my screen, I'm seeing it for 449. I don't know if it shows different to you. Maybe it's Udemy marketing strategy or something, right? Like, people who are on this live stream, right? Somebody just try to access the link in the description, and can you tell me what is the price that you see? Yeah, is it available on Udemy Business? Yes, it's available on Udemy Business. Okay, see, CH Ramu says it shows as 459. That's what it shows to me as 449. Yeah, Pratap also says it shows as 449. Oh, okay. For different people, it is showing different. Got it. So for Praveen, it's 499. For me, it's 449. For Pratap, also, it's 449. Maybe it's their marketing strategy, I guess. Yeah, it's prorated in other countries. Definitely. Yeah, Nitish mentioned it right. If you go to the link in the description, you will find the promotional code. Like, just click on that link or copy that link and paste it in your browser. You will see for discounted price. And I'm sure even in Canada, you will find, in US, you will find it for discounted price. Armonasia, if you use the link in the description. Yeah, a lot of people are saying it is 459. Good. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's their marketing strategy. You cannot do anything. Maybe you can try it multiple times and you might get it for better price. That's why initial 10 days I had the control and I shared it for 399 rupees. After that, I only get the control in last week of March. Okay, perfect. Let's go back to the Q&A. Like, it's out of my control, so I can't do anything. Next time when I get discounted price, I'll definitely share with you people. I want more people to access it. That's the reason why I did the course, right? Cool. Thanks a lot. I got a job as a cloud engineer at a startup in a AA team. Wow, wonderful. Congratulations, Manoj. Glad to hear this. Yeah, yeah, please start with DevOps Zero to Hero Daya. Okay. Answer says check with a different email, you might get discounted price. Okay, good. Use the coupon NVD in 35. Lot of suggestions. Just give it a try. This link is actually from my like the best thing that I'll suggest is use the link in the description. Okay, you will, if not now, just try it after 1 hour. You will get better discounted price. That's the thing that I can tell you. Because if you keep trying through different links and all, the price will definitely go high. Just copy the link in the description and try it after some time. Those who bought how to show 2+ year career gap 399. In that video, Swapnil, if you go to the Udemy course and mm, if you go to the Udemy course and if you go to the last section of the course, I made a dedicated video 30+ minutes explaining how you can prepare experience as well as career gap resume, right? Definitely watch that section. I explained in detail how you can do it. But first try to complete the course. Then you will understand what I said in that video. Okay, good suggestion. Android 449, iPhone 1499. Is it true? A lot of people keep posting these memes in Instagram these days, right? Maybe, who knows? Yeah, this is very important. I'm not able to maintain consistency while learning. See, this is the super important thing. No matter you buy the Udemy course, no matter you have all the resources in the world, like everybody has the YouTube access, right? Access to the YouTube playlist. My YouTube playlist is available for free. Why only some people are able to crack the interviews? Because consistency is the key thing. I know that you might find it difficult to sit and read, but one suggestion that I'll give you is initially build the passion. No matter whatever you do, right? If you are not passionate about that thing, let's say you don't like DevOps at all, then you cannot sit and sorry, I think I lost the connection. Yeah. If you don't like DevOps, you cannot sit there and keep reading. Only if you like DevOps, you can do it. So first, build the passion about it. Like, why are you doing DevOps? What is DevOps? What am I achieving with DevOps? What I'm going to bring to my organization? Then you should have the passion of clearing the interviews as well. That, I want to clear the interview. I want to get more salary, or I want to go to a better company. I want to go to the product based company. This keeps you motivated, and probably that can help you keep charged and maintain consistency. Yes, for freshers, one page resume is good. And okay, I'm back. Sorry for the connection issue. I'm back. Let's take more questions. Gaurav is asking, Istio Service Mesh course coming up? Bro, Istio Service Mesh is already available on the channel. One of my favorite videos on the channel. Please check it out. Oh, are you people not aware about this? For example, so somebody was asking, how can I read documentation of company's architecture? Like whatever you see, people post it as newsletters or whatever people post it on LinkedIn, right? They don't create that. For example, if you go to Netflix, Netflix has this thing called tech blog. Okay, so if you go here in the Netflix tech blog, they keep posting the challenges that they have faced, right? They keep posting about their architecture. See, this is observability at Netflix at scale. So here they are talking about their observability. So here they are talking about the uh, AI workflow that they have. Here they are talking about the analytics engineering, distributed counter abstraction, right? Time series data abstraction. So every company, not every company, I mean, it is too much to say every company, but companies have the tech blogs. So if you go to those companies' tech blogs, you can actually read their architecture. You can actually learn how they have built the cloud infrastructure. What are the challenges that they are facing, right? Any questions on the tech blog before I move to the next section? People who are in the live stream, you can ask. If you want, I can share some on the Telegram channel. I can post some popular tech blogs like Netflix has the tech blog. I think Airbnb also has a very good one, if I remember correct. Yep, see this Airbnb newsroom. So here they keep posting uh, in the tech blog. Yeah, see this is one. How we are using data to make travel more open to all. Airbnb tech blog, data engineering and data science, improving performance with HTTP streaming, continuous integration for iOS, right? So this is where people go through these tech blogs and they post it as their medium links and all, right? Like for example, I go through the AWS documentation and I create the YouTube tutorials, right? Similarly, people who are sharing the newsletters, they go through these tech blogs, they try to understand, and then they make it easy for you to understand. But if you want to become an architect, if you want to learn more, you can also go there and learn about these things. Is it helpful? Tech blogs? Anybody is going to read? I read a lot. These kind of things. Like from Netflix tech blog itself, I understood about chaos engineering. So I was not aware about chaos engineering. While I was reading the Netflix tech blog, there they explained why they started chaos engineering, all that things. Thanks, Manoj. Thanks, Anil. Yeah, my suggestion is that somebody is asking, is it good to resign and look for a job? My suggestion is never resign. First, look for a job. I mean, the market is not in a situation that you resign to your existing job and look for the next job, right? Market is not that friendly right now. So basically, start preparing for the interviews. Once you feel confident, once you have a potential offer, then you can resign, right? Only when you have a potential offer, resign to the company. Before that, please don't resign to the companies. ABCD. ABCD is asking, explain what kind of knowledge you have on Kubernetes. In interview, they ask this question, I don't have real-time experience. How can I tackle this? That's what I'm telling you, ABCD. If you practice the projects on the channel, this will be a cakewalk to you. You can, like, let's say you learned our DevOps zero to hero, AWS or Azure zero to hero. Okay. In that, we did a lot of projects related to Kubernetes. If you practice them, you will say, I have experience deploying the microservices. I have experience setting up GitOps on Kubernetes. I have experience setting up service mesh on Kubernetes. And you will also tell them, how did you do it? If you don't watch the videos or if you don't do the practicals, yeah, definitely you will find it difficult. So that's why I'm saying, watch the videos, do the practicals, then you will have a lot to talk about it. You can say, I did cost optimization of Kubernetes. You can say, I implemented service mesh on Kubernetes. I implemented GitOps on Kubernetes. I implemented CI/CD. I deployed the microservices. I integrated the OIDC provider to allow controllers in the Kubernetes to authenticate and create EBS volumes using CSI drivers. I'm saying all of these things because we did all of these things on the YouTube channel, right? I hope you got your answer. Swapnil, you can use Golang, Python. Open source projects are available in all the programming languages. You can pick up anything. How to manage experience by doing the projects. If you do the projects, you say that you have 3 years experience. They'll ask you questions related to 3 years experience, and if you can tell the answers, then they will believe you have 3 years experience. Okay, I think the questions are repeating. I just explained, right? How to answer scenario-based questions for Kubernetes. I just explained. I think Ankur, you got your answer. Or if you have a specific scenario-based question, you can ask. I'll definitely reply to that. Hey, thanks, Sunil. Yash Goel. I recently got an internship. Your channel helped a lot. Thank you so much for a lot of questions related to Terraform. Yeah, people were asking, right? Freshers. Whoever were freshers who are asking, like, can I get into DevOps as a fresher? See, Yash got into DevOps as a fresher, got an internship opportunity. So it's possible. I mean, if Yash can do it, why can't you do it? Thanks, Yash, for sharing it here and inspiring other people. Okay. Manoj is asking how to get access to Slack. Manoj, we are no longer on Slack. We are on Discord. And just go to the YouTube community tab. You will find the steps to join the Discord. We are no longer on Slack. I see that you are a member of the channel. You will get the steps to join Discord. Otherwise, just go to the community post, membership post. You will find step by step. Go through it. You will join our Discord server. I see that a lot of people are joining. Just 1 second. Okay. Yeah. Uh, I think there is some issue. Let's see why the stream is buffering. Yeah, even to me, sometimes it's buffering, but the network is quite good. I just checked the network. I'm not sure what is wrong, but yeah, I think it's just happening for 1 2 seconds, right? Let's see. Can you share the sequence of studying? DevOps, AWS, Ansible, Terraform. So DevOps, AWS, Terraform. You posted the right sequence. Okay. Yeah. Sorry for that. I think yeah, there might be some issue because StreamYard, we are using StreamYard, right? Let's see. Yeah, we have Azure Kubernetes. Where to find internships? At least people who are finding internships, I think they are finding it from LinkedIn. Most of the people are finding it from LinkedIn. Vijay, if I buy your Udemy course, how come it will be different from all the courses you have on YouTube? If it's on YouTube, why should I pay? Vijay, it's not mandatory to buy it first thing. So there is no force to buy the Udemy course on anything. All the concepts are free on our YouTube channel. Udemy course is a project that we did where, like you people keep asking, right? Abhishek, do an end-to-end project with all the DevOps tools where you explain everything right from the starting, explain the project architecture, explain how the tools are used with respect to that project, how to add that project to your resume, like as if you're working in the company uh, and you're doing a project in real time. That's what we did in Udemy. Like if you are comfortable with the courses on YouTube, yeah, it's perfectly fine. You don't have to buy Udemy, but if you want that experience that a lot of people keep asking, that's why we made that Udemy project. That's it, right? I hope it is clear to you, Vijay. In fact, even when we did that DevOps meetup in Hyderabad, right? I did not talk about Udemy project at all. I did not even ask anybody to buy the Udemy project because it is up to you people. If you want to buy it, you will buy it. I don't want to misuse any platforms or the DevOps meetup that I did in Hyderabad. Just 2 days before that, I launched the Udemy. I could have grabbed at least 100 people from that DevOps meetup and told them buy this for sure. But it is up to people if they want to go through the course, if they want to go through the preview videos, if they like it, and if they want that end-to-end project experience, only people have to buy it, right? I hope it is clear. See, this is not true. Somebody posted. Thanks, AB. Thanks for sharing that. Somebody posted this that every company is asking 4+ years of experience. Yeah. So Divya is saying that every company is asking 4+ years of experience. Um, what to do? Divya, just now Yesh posted, right? Yesh got placed as a DevOps engineer as fresher. So please understand, like you might have had a bad experience, but still there are opportunities for freshers as well. So keep trying. That's not true that every company keeps asking 4+ years of experience. There will be opening for less experience as well. Maybe you might had bad experience, but keep trying, Divya. As a DevOps engineer, you will not do API development. Very rarely. Like let's say you want to use Flask and develop your API. That's a very simple. Like it's not API development. You are just doing a basic API, right? In our Python playlist, I showed you how to create a API using Flask. Create an API using Flask, right? That will be your scope. Like maybe you're writing a Python application which is invoked by a GitHub webhook or which is invoked by any webhook by the client. Okay, so client makes a request to that uh, Python API that you have created using Flask, and that Python application does something like a Jira ticket creation, or probably it posts a incident to a Slack, right? Things like that. You can find all that on our Python for DevOps playlist. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. Yeah, somebody was spamming, so I just had to block them. My bad. So the connection did not go away. I was looking at the other screen. Sorry for that. Somebody was just spamming, so I just had to report that and I just had to block that person. Like, please don't misuse the platforms. This is my kind request, right? Even the other day, somebody was stealing 4,500 rupees saying that they are selling my courses. Okay, so what they're doing, they're just downloading my YouTube tutorials. They are uploading that to a platform and they're selling that for the cost of 4,500 rupees, saying that either I am selling it or I am endorsing that content. What will you get out of it? Yeah, you might get money by cheating people, or you might get money by spamming people, but that's not the right thing to do. Please don't do that. Yeah, all that I can do is I can block you, but end of the day, you're cheating someone else. No, yeah, rupees 4,500. Yeah, I posted that on the Telegram channel also, and this is not first time. ZH, I don't know, like, is it sarcastically you have put that, or you find it unbelievable? But last time people sold our YouTube courses for 18,000 rupees, and I had to file a cyber security case. If you are member of this channel, I mean, if you are a subscriber of this channel for last 1 year, you will know the incident that happened. I had to go and I had to file a cyber security case because uh, they conducted fake interviews and they sold my course by saying you were doing good, but you cleared the interview, but to get offer letter you should complete this course. And what they did, they hosted a website, they put all the dump of our videos, of our YouTube videos, and like they sold it for 18,000 rupees. And you know what 100 plus people bought it. I tried my best, some people got the refund luckily. uh, like I'm uh, also happy that some people got the refund. Others, I filed a cyber security case. It was a very long procedure. I thought it is over, but again some people are started selling that. Yeah, what can we do? 4,500 is a joke. Okay. Yeah, you might have got spammed, but yeah, what can we do? Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Please don't do all those things. Even right now, somebody is posting a spam link on the Discord, and they are on Slack Discord, and they are asking for credit card information and all. You will just be blocked. Don't waste your time. Okay, are there any different questions, or like people are asking, how can I say scenario based questions in CI/CD, Kubernetes? Answer for everything is same. We have a lot of practicals. Just focus on that. Okay. Hi sir, I took DevOps course from one platform. They said we have fake experience of 3+ years. Is it good? No, 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 no. Please don't do that. It's not at all good. Like, do not even entertain those people. I think first 2 quarters are better. Jan to July, August is good. Okay. Oh, you cannot get it. See, understand one thing. Free lab resources for Kubernetes. Like, how can somebody provide you free resources for Kubernetes? Because if they want to create a Kubernetes cluster, they will be charged huge by the cloud provider, right? So technically, it is impossible. No matter who wants to do it, like even if they want to provide Kubernetes cluster free for 10 people, they have to waste a lot of money. So that's why it's not possible. In the DevOps thing, in the world of DevOps, you will not find free labs. You will find it in development and other areas, but in DevOps you have to create your infrastructure. Otherwise there are platforms like, for example, you have Code Cloud, but it comes for money, or you create your own resources. We have 400 people, but only 250 likes. Help the content. Thank you so much, Yashwant. Yeah, you can get a free GCP account, right? Just create an account by providing your details. Okay, we will do last 4 minutes. Okay, we will do last 4 minutes, and then we'll close this session because it's already 1 hour 20 minutes. If you have an application running EKS multi-AZ setup, if the application availability goes down, there is a, see, multi-AZ is nothing but multiple data centers, right? What is an availability zone? In general, availability zone is a data center. So if your availability zone is going down, it is very rare. Now you are saying multiple availability zones going down. Very, very, very rare. Like, just go and check how many times AWS multiple availability zones have gone down, right? Very, very rare. Still, if you want to handle that scenario, what you need to do, you have to create multi-region setup. Multi-region is maybe one of your node instances is in US and another is in Canada. So that becomes multi-region, multi-availability zone setup. But multi-AZ setup itself is very robust. Still, if you want to go beyond and if you want to set up, yeah, you can do multi-region, multi-AZ setup. If I want to crack DevOps engineer position in big MNCs like Google, Microsoft, do I need to? For Microsoft, it is subjective, but for Google, you need it. Recently, somebody cracked Microsoft. They were not asked DSA, but for Google, yes, you will need it. We don't have power cuts like India to have multi zones down. See, like, what is the point of this comment? See, when you are, I'll tell you one thing. See, when you are in a social platform and when you are amongst people of different countries, like you might get fun or you might enjoy such comments, but it hurts the people who belong to that country or who belongs to that race. So, like, if you want to behave socially, if you want to get along with people in the communities, if you want to build networking, please stop such nonsense, right? I mean, my words might hurt you, but it's not at all a good thing to post such comments. You are directly or indirectly, you are affecting the emotions of a lot of people. So please don't do that. Thank you, Surya. Thanks, Sumit. March, roughly March first week, Lokesh. Bare metals are faster because cloud virtual machines are hypervised, right? So bare metals are better. You cannot learn anywhere. You can learn by practicing Jenkins. Okay, so nobody will give you that these are the set of troubleshooting questions. If you learn these troubleshooting questions, you will learn everything about troubleshooting. No, that's not the case. Okay, bare metal is nothing but a physical server. Interviewer asks like how many services are there in your pipeline, how many projects you are supporting, how to answer it. See, so these are not at all tricky questions. These are questions, if the interviewer feels that you don't have real time experience, these are just questions to, just to test that if you have real time experience or not. These are not at all tricky questions. So, how many services are you working? Say 10, say 15, right? What happens? If you say 10, 15, they'll ask you, okay, you worked on 10 microservices. Can you answer this question? Like they'll ask you one question just to test if you really worked on microservices or not. If you say 10 microservices, if you say 20 microservices, if you say 50 microservices, question will not change, right? Just because you are working on 50 microservices, they will not ask you super complicated question or they will not ask you question related to 50 microservices. This is just to test your confidence and to understand if you really worked or not. Thank you so much, Aparna. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining. I understand still there are 410 people in the live stream at this point, but we are already we already spent 90 minutes and we have taken a lot of questions. For people or for anyone's question that I did not address, I'm very sorry. We will meet in the next live stream, that is next Wednesday. Till the time, if you have any questions, you can put that in the comment section if it is important, or you can also join our Discord server where we have a team and we will definitely get back to your question in 2 to 3 hours. Thank you so much for watching live stream today. See you all. Take care. Bye bye.